Johnny Dollar.
Freddie Freakin, Johnny, over here at Mono Guarantee Insurance.
Freddie, how are you?
Oh, same as always. Listen, now, why don't you do me a favor?
If I can.
Ever hear of an old dame by the name of Mrs. Ambrose Winfred Van Turtle?
Ambrose what?
Van Turtle.
No, I'm happy to say I haven't.
Yeah, I guess you have a point there. And she's an old first-fletcher. Lives over on South Tyrone, 1227.
South Tyrone? She must be loaded.
And depends on how you look at it. But we have written a bit of insurance on her jewelry. And Johnny...
How much?
Just under $2 million. And Johnny...
You're kidding.
Not a bit. But now listen.
My regular commission on $1 million?
Now listen, will
Freddie, say no more. I'll take the case.
The CBS Radio Network brings you Mandel Kramer in the exciting adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account. America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator, yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to Mono Guarantee Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut. Following is an account of expenses incurred during my investigation of the Too Many Crooks matter. You know, they say that too many cooks spoil the broth. Well, believe me, too many crooks can certainly mess up an insurance investigation. I know. I took account item 1, $4.50 to fill the gas tank on my car. Then I drove to Freddie Freakin's office down on the square. He was waiting for me out front. Okay, Freddie, let's have it.
So look, if you hadn't hung up the phone on
I
us...
think that must be pretty urgent. This Annie here says I was right. So, what goes with this Van Turco dame and her $1 million worth of jewelry?
I told you, and that's why she's an important client. I understand, incidentally, she keeps it all out there at her home.
She does, hmm?
And that's fine with us. Makes the premiums that much higher.
What's happened to her, Freddie?
Her? Well, not a thing, nothing at all. It's what happens to me.
What do you mean?
Well, it's the day off for all her servants, including the chauffeur. So I promised to drive her in here to the office this morning to go over some of her policies.
Well, Fred.
Well, now, if I don't, the old fuss pot is liable to blow a gasket and cancel everything. And she would.
You mean that's all you told me about?
So the first vice president in charge of Neuman has just arrived in town, and that means I don't dare leave this place.
Freddie, I was counting your commission on
So
her.
I told her you'd drive her in here.
You what?
And, Johnny, I don't know what this power is that you seem to have over these old goodies, but she knows all about you. Listens to every program every week and thinks you're wonderful.
Freddie, flattery will get you nowhere.
Look, instead of chewing me out, she said fine. She'd get all fixed up in her Sunday best and be waiting for me.
Oh, Freddie, look.
And I'm serious, Johnny. This is really important.
Am I supposed to wear a uniform and chauffeur cap?
I'm not kidding. It is important, very. Will you do it as a favor to me?
As a favor to you?
Yeah.
No.
Now, John.
But I will for another reason.
Oh?
I would just like to have a look at the female who can throw such a scare into fearless Freddie Freakin. I drove to the CC residential section on South Tyrone Avenue. Number 1227 was one of those huge, once very fashionable brownstone affairs surrounded with broad lawns, formal gardens, and plenty of stately elms. The winding driveway led to a porch of beer on one side. I pulled in it, gave the horn a couple of pull-outs, and waited. Looks like a lady could really does one service. still using these things. Well, come on, the way these foot you're carrying is listening. So am I. Oh, Mrs. Van Pitt. When I finally saw the light again, the birds out there in the trees were singing merrily. But to my aching head, it sounded like they were screaming. I just lay there for a minute or two trying to collect my wits. Whoever's giving me that clout over the head had really done a good job of it. It made sure I'd stay out of circulation long enough for him to... But wait a minute. I had this long glimpse of him in a brief second when I'd opened that door. William Peak. That's what it was. William Peak, struggling second story, man, with a record as long as your arm. With old Mrs. Van Kirker alone in this big house. And then painful to get back to my feet. Mrs. Van Kirker? Mrs. Van Kirker? I found her slumped over in a chair in a sort of morning room. She'd been stuck over the whole table and hard. She was breathing but no senses. I grabbed the telephone. Come on.
Dr. Wake is here.
Oh, Doctor, listen.
Yes?
This is Johnny Dollar. I'm over here at Mrs. Van Kirkel's place.
Oh, yes, Johnny. She's faces of mine.
Listen to me, Doctor, will you? Somebody got in here and hit her over the head and she's in bad shape.
What?
I don't know whether she'll live.
I'll be there right away.
You better. Another call, this time to headquarters from Sergeant Harry Neuman. He promised to send somebody pronto. Then after throwing after him to Mrs. Van Kirkel, I looked around. Finally, I found it in the library. The old painting pushed aside. In back of it, the wall safe. Broken open and very empty. On the floor, a single room that apparently had been dislodged in the center. I dropped it into my pocket and made another phone call.
Hello.
Hey, Johnny.
Where are you, Johnny? What happened? Did you go out there and pick her up?
Listen to me, Freddie.
Yeah?
How much did you say you insured the jewelry for?
Well, close to $1 million. Why?
You better get ready to send her a check.
What?
If she stays alive.
This ever happened to you? You're driving down a long highway or working late, and then monotony makes you feel drowsy. Perhaps with No-Dose. No-Dose keeps you alert with the same safe refresher found in coffee. Yet No-Dose is healthier, healthier, more reliable. Absolutely not habit-forming. The safe way to stay alert without harmful stimulants. No-Dose.
Sit down. Thanks for a tip on old Van Kirkel. I sent Mullins over there right away. Well, good. I left as soon as the doctor got there. Yeah, I talked to the doc on the phone and sent an ambulance out. Mm-hmm. He's going to try, but he's not sure if he can pull it through. Good. Listen, Harry. Hey, that reminds me. Yeah? Yeah, an old friend of yours just left town only about an hour ago at our request. Friend of mine? Who? An old strong arm by the name of William McPeak. What? What?
Yeah, we helped him on to a train in New York.
Oh, fine.
Told him we just don't like these looks around here.
Harry, he's the man.
What?
Didn't you know? He's not only a strong-arm specialist, but he has enough raps against him for burglary to fill a book.
Well, our records here only show a couple of arrests over the years.
I don't see a witness, Joe, Harry. He's the one I found there at Mrs. Van Turtle's house, the one who belted me over the head.
Oh, and we helped him out of town.
You sure did.
Okay, Johnny, okay. I'll notify the New York Police Department right away to grab him for it.
If they can find him. And you know how long it'll take just to get the wheels turning, get all the red tape out of the way?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, brother. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can find him.
How, Johnny?
A little local knowledge, Harry.
About him?
About him and about some other people down there. I'll see you later. Item 1045, plane fare to New York. And I was lucky. A flight took off just a few minutes after I got to Bradley Field. Item 3 in the big city, $4 even for a cab into 18th Precinct headquarters. Before even talking to my old pal, Lieutenant Randy Singer, I appropriated a phone in the office next to his and made 5 calls to men who were always ready to dig up a little information from you for a price. Then I walked into Randy's office.
Okay. Now, what's it all about, Johnny? You can make a little talk here and there.
Randy, if I told you, you'd probably round them all up and toss them in the judge.
Oh, stories, huh?
Right. And they're a lot more valuable to me on the loose.
You sure you haven't better tell me who they are so we can, sort of protect them for you, you know? The department's going to know if you can actually talk to criminals, Johnny.
Randy, I'd rather not.
What do you think the shop tapping that diamond or whatever it is on top of my desk, do you? Want to strike a glass?
This diamond is what I came here about.
Well, John, you're fixing to pick a better gold and Mexican down here in Preston.
Well, it's not...
No, everything. Country's on our necks again. There's a lot of funny gold circulating around.
No?
Places are darn good. It takes an expert to tell the bad 10s and 20s from the good ones.
How does it mean?
Oh, yes, pretty old. I mean, it's their rings. It's pretty hefty, those bills around here, Johnny, and then you've got a feel at almost all of them.
Almost all.
Well, of course, the federal boys are beating their brains out, too, but what's happening is this.
Yeah?
Every time we knock over a print shop that will make the stuff, we get there too late.
How do you mean?
Well, the place is gone. Been sold to someone else. And not just to another city, Johnny. That we could track down real easy yet. I think, I hope, but to some intermediary, some brain who's something with another kid just young enough to get out a mixer and then pass them on to somebody else.
Well, maybe you better shut down every paint shop in town, Randy.
Oh, sure. You know what it takes? Just one little crack tucked away in somebody's basement. Getting those strikes, it could be thousands of them. But the department's raising claim, the feds are complaining we aren't cooperating, I feel lousy. And what's your problem?
William McPeak.
McPeak? Well, yes, he's been out for a long time.
Oh, he hasn't,
Ambitious, Willie? Yeah. Always on the way to something big and always on up to the place.
Now, let me tell you now, Randy.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah? No. We tried peddling goofballs for a while, Johnny. 2 years up the river. Tried bookmaking and everything. Tried half a dozen ranches. Always fell on his face. The only thing he could seem to get away with was a burglary and safe job.
Well, he can't this time, so listen.
Now, look, Johnny, I'd like to help you, Rudy. Will you stop tapping that thing?
Nearly $1 million worth of jewels.
I don't care if it's... Down here?
No, up in Hartford, but I need your help.
Well, Johnny, until we get official fix in that voice up there, you know how it is.
And a little deal between you and me has to be official all of a sudden?
Oh, no, of course not. But will you stop scratching that diamond on the glass, huh?
Okay, Randy.
Well, look. Yeah?
Yes, who? Yeah. The you, Johnny.
Oh? Johnny Dollar.
Party.
Oh, yes, Johnny.
Yes, Party who?
This number give me headquarters.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's where I am. Go ahead.
You wouldn't pull one on this, Johnny.
Nah, it's funny. You know me better than that.
Yeah, I guess I do.
You got something for me?
Say, couple of notes, Johnny?
That's 100, Spotty. If you get me anywhere, one, two.
Okay. Just a couple of minutes ago with a briefcase on him.
Yeah,
718 East 49th.
I got it.
He pokes the buzzer for number 2A, and then he goes in.
2A, huh? Okay.
Exactly.
You know anybody there's over 849 Street, Neuman?
Did I?
I'll let you know.
Now, wait, Johnny. I thought you wanted some help.
I may not need it now.
Oh, no? Well, now, wait a minute. Maybe...
I didn't pay $1 even for a cab to the Mustang 16 apartment building on East 49th Street. I quickly pushed the button for each apartment except the 2A. They all must have been after the tenants going out because nobody pushed open the lock on the front door for me. So I pushed the lock, and I quietly went inside and up the stairs to the door of 2A.
What do you mean, give them back to you? You're crazy or something? I give you a rap phone from all our people. Oh, yes, you gave me these, all right. Sure, I made a deal. I carried out my head, and now you want to work out on me? Keep your voice down, Willie. What are you trying to pull on me, huh? You want me to get rough? I tell you, Willie, these stones you brought. I'm telling you, Buster. All right, put down that gun. Don't listen to me, Willie. I warned you, Buster.
All right, don't try it, Willie.
Okay.
Just drop your gun. Kick it over here. Come on.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now sit down over there against the wall. You said the left hand. That's what you told him, Willie.
First, back down on me.
But if you figure on keeping this most of yours and whatever it was he gave you for them. What was it, Willie? What did he give you for them? Take a look at his briefcase here. Don't move, Willie.
Okay, you got the gun.
Now, this pretty set of clocks and everything forms and sounds is under seen. There's that Newport scene again. Comes through like the taste of a Newport bitter cigarette. Fresh, cool. Like the voice of a girl you used to know. Listen. There's a difference, all right. Like when you light up your big secret. You've never tasted anything like it. Good, rich, tobacco flavor. The right amount of menthol and just a cool, refreshing mint. So, what is it that some the commercial says about Newport? Are there any questions, man? Questions? No. I got the message. Newport, more refreshing to begin with, more refreshing all the way. Newport. Brandy, this is Johnny again.
Johnny, where are you calling from?
718 East 49.
Well, listen, I just
Apartment 2A.
There's a guy living over there we've been looking at for years.
There was, Randy.
Name of Horace Petersley. A passer of hot jewelry, that sort of stuff, you know. Only we never have been able to... Hey, what'd you say? What?
That's right, he's dead.
Okay, I'll be right over.
No, Randy.
What do you mean?
Send somebody else.
Well, now listen, Johnny, if you knock him off, I mean, even...
Somebody else killed him, Randy. The punk I have sitting here at the other end of my gun.
Who?
You stay right there in your office, and I'll be along in a couple of minutes with the Van Circle jewels and with William's piece and so.
You're kidding.
Not a bit.
And that's all the more reason I better get over there.
No, Randy, because while you're waiting for us, I want you to get hold of Fritz Melchior.
That, gemologist?
Yes. Tell him to get there immediately with all of his equipment.
Well, I don't get it, Johnny.
You will, Randy, you will. Item 4, another $1 for another cab. Luckily, by the time we got to headquarters, Melchior, the gemologist, was there and waiting. I handed him the Van Circle jewels and told him to set up his equipment on Randy's desk and get to work.
Now, I'm going to take the ultraviolet lamp for a moment or two to get warmed up, Mr. Dollar.
Oh, that's perfectly all right, Miss Melchior.
So in the meantime, I'll just set up this detail refractometer and the bike.
Just hold your time.
But why can't we just book Willie and lock him up, Johnny? Conway's going to get tired sitting there holding a gun on him.
Randy? And he sees what I think he's going to see. He'll wish that he had that gun to shoot himself with. Talk to you about it, wouldn't it?
What do you mean by that?
If I remember right, seems to me got a little annoyed earlier when I sat here at the glass top desk fooling around with the stone that Willie left behind at Mrs. Van Dieter's.
Sure, you get tapping, and rubbing it over the glass, trying to scratch.
That's just the point, Randy. Rubbing it on the glass, but not scratching it. Oh, you tell me, is there a single scratch there?
No. No, Johnny, you're right. Son of a gun.
Not a question. It isn't absolutely conclusive. And there's no bones about it. It didn't sink in at all while I was doing it. But when I heard the now deceased Horace Petersley back there in his apartment, and I heard him telling Willie that the deal was off to give him back the place, it suddenly dawned on me.
Oh, so maybe we've got more crooks on this deal than we bargained for, huh? Too many crooks.
Mm-hmm. Including a little old lady who figured on collecting nearly $1 million on that stuff that Mr. Melchior is looking at.
Hey, now, listen, what do you mean by that? I'd hold it down.
Well, Mr. Melchior,
Gentlemen, there is no question about it.
are you sure, sir?
I'm absolutely certain. Now, look here, you too, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
You see, I need the polished piece of corundum. Yes, there's the so-called diamond statue. No, the corundum wears away the stone.
I understand.
And here, the test with the refractometer is further proof.
With the what?
The refractometer. It measures the deviations from a straight line suffered by a ray of light in passing obliquely through various media of varying density. But now look here, under the ultraviolet light. Now, you see?
Well, that's mighty pretty, Mr. Melchior.
Now, that is a genuine value, Lieutenant, that I brought along for comparison. But, now look at this one, under the black light. And this. And this. And this.
A lot of nothing by comparison.
Exactly.
In other words, Mr. Melchior, the supposedly precious jewels insured by Mrs. Van Circle.
Quite so, Mr. Dollar. They're fast, safe, common glass, and not valuable gems.
What are you, some kind of a nut?
Although some of them have been very cleverly cut.
No. Hang on, wait a minute. Look. It ain't true. It's a lie. It ain't true. I took him out of that safe myself. I had to kill a man to make a deal with him. No, it ain't true.
True, all right, Willie.
And I've been robbed. I've been robbed. Get him out of here, Conway. Lock him up.
Well, much as I hate to admit it, you've kind of done yourself a good day's work.
Well, of course, Willie had to do.
Oh.
He got hold of those counterfeit plates for you, Randy, didn't he? And he took care of that Peterson character for you, too. So, Randy, why don't you be a nice guy and see that he doesn't get more than a couple of lifetimes? As for the phony jewels, well, old Mrs. Van Purple was completely recovered from her beating, by the way. But I say, the real gem she always kept in her vault in the bank. The paste that she had there in the wall safe for casual wear. The special out total, including the payoff to my friend Spotty, call it $250. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
When you get premium gasoline performance at regular gasoline price, find out what so many other car owners have found. In 3 out of 5 cars, regular price Sinclair Dyno gasoline matches performance of premium gasoline. Saves you up to 4 cents a gallon. Almost anywhere you see the Sinclair sign, you can save up to 4 cents a gallon with Dyno and still get premium performance and mileage. Drive with care and buy Sinclair Dyno gasoline. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, is written by Jack Johnstone. Produced and directed by Fred Hendrickson. Music supervision by Ethel Huber. Sound patterns by Walter Arnold. Johnny Dollar is played by Mandel Kramer. Also featured in our cast were Court Benson, Tim Stevens, Tom Gorman, Jackson Beck, Sam Gray, Maurice Thompson, and Bill Smith. Be sure to join us next week, same time, same station, for another exciting story of yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Art Hannah speaking. Hear Coleman on Sports 10 times each weekend on the CBS Radio Network.
This is KROD, AM and FM, Dallas. If everybody's passing you on the highway, chances are you're going too slow. The too slow driver, the lane changer, inattentiveness on the part of experienced drivers whose driving skills have become automatic, are the real menaces on the highway. Sudden stops to slowdowns invite rear-end collisions. Try to maintain an even speed, neither much faster nor much slower than the flow of traffic. Follow other vehicles at a safe distance. Remember, at 60 miles an hour, under good conditions, it still takes 23 car lengths to stop. Friends, this is Kelly Maddox, Executive Secretary of the Citizens Traffic Commission, asking you to take stock of your driving habits. Don't be a slowpoke driver and don't be a speed demon. Drive at a speed that is safe and prudent. Safe and prudent not only for you, but for others that are driving on the same street or highway. Driving too slow can be just as dangerous as driving too fast.